Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mark and today we're doing a sketchbook tour. What we're going to do is go through this sketchbook. Took me a year to finish. It's a small one, so shouldn't take much time. Let's get to it. So here we are. This is a Canson art book 1, good for dry media and stuff. Let's go to page 1. Page 1 is obviously title page. Took me a year to finish this, so 16th April to 16th April, my name. And yeah, we start here with a writing prompt. There was a girl screaming, my neighbor's child. She has a set of lungs. She has a set of lungs and she was screaming, and the prompt was human teenager angry. So that's what I drew. And I like this. I don't think a teenager will have that much facial hair. Day 2 did a couple of hand sketches. That was a prompt. I gave up on this prompt like really early, so it stops. The aim was to draw every day, but not in this house. I added a foot just because this was a cast drawing, one of those statue things, cast sketch. Next day I revisited a class I did on Skillshare once by Gabrielle Brickley. This was there and she gave me nice feedback on this, so that was fun. This one was a lion sketch from one of Aaron Blaze's classes, drawing with pen and ink. I think I ruined it with the brush pen, and I don't use this brush pen for a year. So that's it. There was something I was to do, but I didn't do. So another statue. No, this wasn't a statue. This was a ballerino guy doing one of those ballerino poses in ballpoint. And this is a couple of anatomy things. Yay. This is the carpals, scapula, humerus, I think, ulnar radius, and a hand. Didn't know what to draw on this day, so I drew a scythe. Here I drew another thing, another guy from Pinterest. Messed up the head, so I put white out on it. It was May, so I thought I'd draw a merman. This was from imagination, so I really like this one. This was an painting on Pinterest. I tried to draw in ballpoint. And throughout the course of this sketchbook, I slowly give up on ballpoint. I don't know why, but I do, and I'm sorry if that upsets anyone. A few heads. This is Leonardo DiCaprio. This is a girl with no hair. This is a man with no face. And another, I like this page actually. This one was from imagination, I guess, trying to do Riley things. And these were some face head studies, more imagination things. I think I used reference for this though, not sure. This is imagination, totally. This one, don't know. I'm about to sneeze. Ooh, and this one, this one is a leopard from Pinterest. And I think I stopped using ballpoint from this page on. Few hands. This hand looking mighty sus. What are you doing? What are you people doing? And some grapes. Another half-clothed dudes. Most of this graphite got on this page and it got erased little by little every time I opened this sketchbook. I was traveling, so I drew the minivan, or we call them matatus here. I was in the car. This was my first and only public drawing. A flower from my home, from my parents' home, and I was home during this place. This is me going, this is me at home still. Drew a couple of heads and eyes and a wolf for some reason. Did this also because I was bored. This one probably my only, if not one of the only environment pieces in this book. It was from the Art of Tangle, to that book. Yeah, I might try more environments I feel like I need to blow my nose, so excuse me. Yeah, Art of Tangle. This page was from Drawing the Head and Hands by Andrew Loomis, and I got bored because it's a whole lot of reading. And then this is from Pinterest. I was really happy with this one. So 16th June. And then this is, I think, a dude from Pinterest. This is another book called You Can Draw in 30 Days. I think I did 6 days. I'm not sure. Lesson 4. I think I did 9 days. Yeah, 10 days. Then I got bored. Sorry. I drew this guy. It's a video on my channel. This was a sketch I did before I tackled that one. Ballerino. This is one of the heads from Ahmed Al-Dori's thing. And me trying to draw my cat. Still not successful to this day. Head from imagination. Don't know why it looks like that. And then these fancy writings are me trying to learn ZBrush. Yeah. ZBrush, not for the weak. And this is a page of gestures I copied from another page of gestures in Pinterest. That's it. Another Pinterest person. These are from Art Prof. There's a channel, a really good channel called Art Prof on YouTube. These are their 1 hour, 20 minutes, I think, 20-minute figure drawing exercise. It's a 1 hour video, not for children. Another one from Art Prof that I did not finish. But I did draw this in Infinite Painter, but you can clearly see his special parts, so I can't show that here. This is a creature from the Art of the Witcher that I sketched one Sunday evening. Another dude from Pinterest. Sans clothing, heads from Pinterest. Yeah, nothing much to say. These ones are from Line of Action. So we start with 30 seconds, then 5 minutes, 10 minutes, more 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I will say there are a lot less genitals in this book than there are in the other one, which I guess is a good thing. I drew this guy drew him a long time ago in one of my loose papers. I tried redrawing him, but it wasn't working, so I drew this one. This worked really nicely. And here we are, more ballerinos. A guy on a horse, because I wanted to draw a guy on a turtle. Why? I don't know. And this is a screen sketch from Apocalypto. Yeah, this was on a Saturday. I remember that was Saturday. Drawing the muscles of the arm. There are so many muscles in this thing. Forearm. So many muscles. I think these are from Imagination. Yeah, this is me. My only self-portrait. This is me. There was no power, as I write here. None of my devices had any battery life, or battery charge. So I drew a few things because there was no power. I was bored. These are from Pinterest, I guess. More gestures from Pinterest again. Same day, probably. No, not the same day, but these are the same day. Drew a full figured one because I rarely draw those. These were, I remember this was at night. It's funny how you can remember stuff through your sketchbook. These were done at night. Gestures. Then I tried drawing the figure. These are from a class I had on Pinterest, on Skillshare once. The art and science of figure drawing. These are from, I think I got this one on Instagram. Don't know where I got this one from. Skulls, because these are from the anatomy book, Anatomy for Artists by Sarah Simblett. This is not from that book. And Pinterest studies of other people's stuff, used them for gestures. Pinterest guy, non-Pinterest person. These are from my head, hence how they're very disturbing. And more stuff from my head, I guess. This one looks like a guy from high school that I know, but the reference does not look like that guy. And a few eyes. These are also at night. Don't know what I was doing during that day, but these are also done at night. More gestures from Line of Action. This is the other night. The night after the other one. Yeah. Line of Action. Next day. 5-minute poses, 10-minute poses, 20 minutes. This was supposed to be a 50 minutes one, but I quit after 10. I was bored. The next day, more Line of Action stuff. This was I think someone from Pinterest, and I like how the muscles of the abdomen turned out on this one. And I did a couple of heads, tried hiding this eye in shadow, failed. I really like these two. This one got hit by something hot and melty. Line of Action, once again, something's weird about this one. Not Line of Action. I liked how this part and this part turned out. Because I was practicing shading. Here I was practicing drawing a skeleton from memory, and I never practice again. Okay. This is my hand. I think this is a face from one of the Imagine FX things. I think this is an artist. I don't remember who. Tried drawing another environment in this one. I don't even know what this is. And then more Line of Action stuff. 30 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I did this with a friend of mine called Reggie. It was a funny video. Attempt at face from memory, attempt at body from memory. And these are a couple of poses. I think they each took 5 to 10 minutes. They'll have issues with the face. Yeah, need to work on faces and framing so the whole figure is on the page because his hand got chopped off. And this was my hand, this hand. Yeah, another Pinterest guy, 10 minutes. Pinterest girl. This was follow a guy called Christoph Young. There's a picture he did really well, actually. And I tried to do it in ballpoint. There are a few things that are off with mine because this hand is on the floor, so he should be slightly bent. But I like it. except the toes. Don't like toes, don't like those. Girl, I don't remember where I got this reference from, but we'll call it a sketch. This is the Leibovitz study. I think I have this process on YouTube, but it's NSFW. So lip studies, I don't know what the heck this is. And this was in October. And November, gesture drawing, another gesture drawing from Pinterest. This is Aximili. Remember Aximili? Did I? No, I didn't put a process of Aximili, but I'll pop on the screen the final thing. I did this in Blender. This is one of those statues on Pinterest. Again, trying to work on shading, failing. I think I like outlining things too much, so some of the shading doesn't look the best. This was the same day as that, and this was the other thing I did in Blender. This was what it was supposed to look like. I'll put that video in as well. And on this, during this time, I was obsessed with crows for some reason, or ravens, so I did a few drawings of them, and then a couple of figure drawings from either Pinterest or Tumblr. Tumblr has a lot of references. Tumblr has a lot of references, by the way, but I do not recommend you going there as they are usually showing everything. Don't go on Tumblr. This was a knife I tried drawing, so I was watching Forged in Fire, another imagination thing, and a few more ravens. Try to draw up this hand again. Try to draw a tree. Don't like them. I don't like tree. And my spideroo, I did a couple of kangaroo studies. Then I tried thinking of how my spideroo will come out. I did a couple of things I wanted it to have and a sketch of where I wanted it to be. Don't know if I succeeded, but you let me know. Then guy squatting on Pinterest. I made his legs too long. Then this was my octopus. Put that on the screen as well. Wanted to sculpt an octopus. That's what happened. And then I really like this one. This is a gesture drawing. I feel like I got the proportions right finally after years doing gesture study. This was, what the heck is this? I don't know why, but why not? Probably an attempt at a dragon or a dinosaur with wings. I don't know. And I think this is my last attempt at an environment in this book. It's supposed to be the manor from Charmed. Yeah, I was to sculpt this as well, but I did not. And this, one of my favorite drawings here. So I feel like I got the shading right, and you can see his glutes very well. And I did more. I did this in the other sketchbook as well. So interesting to see the difference between that and this. Hold on, let's see. So here's the original one versus the new one. You guys let me know which one you like better in the comments. Still don't like toes, as you can see. You can see there is a fundamental difference in the posing and the hand and lots of stuff. So let me know which one you like better. Yep. And, oh yeah, another dude with no clothes, because why not? An ear that I really like, ballet shoes. I did this as a sketch. It's a video on my channel. You can find it. This is in February. So in the 2024 playlist, you'll find this one. These are gesture drawings from, I think, New Masters Academy. They have a channel on YouTube. I was just drawing from that video. All these. And then a few heads, because why not? This one is these two are the most accurate of the bunch from Pinterest. This was a Sunday and I just wanted to draw onions. I don't know why, just onions. And no idea what this pose is. Memory. By drawing one of those three heads in one thing, or like a poster or something. Pinterest thing. Oh, all points back. Pinterest thing like this one. And I like this one, though I made him short. This mushed him. This was also, I think this was me copying this AI drawing, gesture drawing, tried to do a face study. This was interesting because I didn't use lines as usual. I started with hatching, the only colored drawing here. Colored pencils, gesture drawing. I'm back in my ballerina phase. You remember this one, the video on the channel. This as well. Oh, this was my birthday. Anyway, I drew this as a sketch before I painted it. And then this was a very early morning last month. On this day, I wanted to finish the sketchbook, but I don't know what happened. I didn't have the grace for sketchbooking that day, so I didn't finish this. Another thing, I think this was AI also. There is no liquify. I brought out the pen and tried to fix some things with a brush pen. Not mad at this drawing, but don't like it that much. Then I tried using the brush pen exclusively with nothing else. The hatching you can see here is after. After using the brush pen, I tried to depict form and failed. So there's that kind of Red Bull and a bull's head and someone drinking Red Bull for some reason. Don't know. Don't even drink Red Bull that much. Gesture study on Pinterest. This is Anthony Joshua hitting someone. Wanted to draw an action pose. So that's some Chinese person who won at badminton or something, and some girl from an advert. Some arm studies, and a couple of bugs. Then here I think I know what I was doing here. I was trying to find a style of drawing, which I already have. It's not really refined. I like sketching with straight lines like this instead of the thing I learned in gestures. This is this, where everything is so round and you have those curves called CSI. I like doing straight lines. Makes it more fun for me. Some guy is doing ballet, some girl doing ballet. And these are some illustrations I copied from Pinterest. I really like. This was my thing, the grease pencil thing I tried. It's a short on my channel, trying grease pencil and texture painting. But this was a sketch and a few more sketches of other people's illustrations on Pinterest. These two are AI. This was, I think, someone's drawing. This was a blue lady. And I wrote here, looks like an alien Bella Swan. Bella Swan is the girl from Twilight, in case you didn't know. There's a weird guy in a weird Willy Wonka costume. And these are some hand studies that I tried. Hand studies, yay! This is sarcastic. So I tried 3 different ways of drawing. So this one said it's a dot structure, which basically means I did this with the joints, and then after that, build the form of the hand after. This is the box silhouette, which means I blocked it out first, like this. Something like that, and then came in and divided things where it needs to be divided. And this was the gesture one. So this means I just drew this, and then came in and refined it. And then we have notes that aren't important. Smith, my cat, the kitten, was constantly jumping on the table. And number 2, I should be sculpting, but I don't want to. And then these were a few koi fish I wanted to sculpt actually. So I think this should be my next video. And cats, some cats, and cat special parts. And then someone had an unfortunate incident with a pole vault. It was a nice picture, so did that. This was the last day of this sketchbook. So this is a guy from Pinterest doing that squatty power pose. This is squatty power pose. And finished the book with a couple of girls. Not really into this one. I really like the way this clothing turned out. Not really the face, but the clothing, the clothies. And with that, we come to the end of this sketchbook tour. I am so out of practice in editing, so I really hope this one doesn't take that long. But I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments. And what else? Yeah, see you next time. Bye.